Hey guys, do me a favor. If you are a supporter of me and you don't like foul language, don't watch this video. This has nothing to do directly with blacksmithing. It's more of a social thing. If you're a younger person, I would say under 16, there is a tremendous amount of foul language in this video. Please do not watch it. There's nothing in here actually that will help you except for, I'll just give you the cut to the chase. Don't let anybody, when it comes to blacksmithing and other things in this world, but in particular blacksmithing, don't let anybody stop you, okay, no matter what they do. This is nothing more than a rant from Chandler. If you're my supporters, I ask you not to comment on this video. If you are not a supporter of me, if you feel, and I use this phrase, and if you feel Chandler is a liability to the trade, please watch this video, or don't even watch it. I don't care if you watch it, but please comment. But those of you that support me, I know you do. Don't even comment, don't argue. But those of you that want to give me some advice because I don't belong in this world, blacksmithing world, go ahead, watch the video, or at least just comment. All right, younger guys, please don't. You don't want to see Chandler this way. Ciao. What's up, guys? 1:30 in the morning. Been working pretty damn hard trying to get some videos out. I'm in between commissions right now. I have a couple of orders to do, but I've been trying to get some content, which is good and bad because sometimes there's too much content, obviously. But anyway, it was brought to my attention today a particular discussion that was going on, and I had no idea what was going on. And this is going to be good advice and bad advice. But I was actually going to put this in my back to the basics, beginning. As we. That's the whole point of the thing. I'm going to learn with you. I'm going to go back to the basics because I feel I dishonor the craft of smithing because some of the things I do aren't traditional. Doesn't mean they're freaking wrong either, but they're not traditional. So I thought, let's do this, and we go down this path together. But anyway, there's this discussion. I won't even tell you where it is because I don't want anybody to comment. Do me a favor. Nobody react to this. Don't even comment. Don't even comment on this video, unless you're one of these son of a bitches, and then I'd like to have a chat with you. Okay? So there's this comment. So I'm trying. All right. So there's somebody pointing me in this direction, and the post that I'm looking at is some review, something, and it's about the the video that they used, which I think it started off as, hey, here, something cool, is the Back to the Basics pilot episode that I did that explains what my plan was, and then this discussion started. I just want to read it to you. It's a bedtime story with Chandler. Again, I really would like to put this in the back to the basics because part of the thing, especially in today's emasculated world, part of the biggest obstacle for any of us to try to get into blacksmithing is that there's not a lot of masters around for us to go apprentice under. There's not a lot of us that have a lifestyle that allow us to do that. It doesn't mean we disrespect the tradition. But because of all of that, and this is why I wish I could put it in there, but I believe I'm going to probably talk in a way that I don't want in that particular series. Oh, man, you guys. Not you guys. These guys. Son of a bitch. One of the biggest obstacles is that you have to learn. And anybody that's learned before you, not anybody. No, I'll take that back. Many of the needle dick fuckers, there you go, how about that have learned before you. That is who I'm calling. That name is for those that deserve it. There are a tremendous amount of helpful, socially skilled, and people that believe, trying is a great start. Trying to do it right is what you should do, and doing anything is better than nothing. Okay? There's a majority. But those guys, you guys and gals, you're like, dang, thanks. They give you advice. They're they don't have to be soft and coddly. They say, you dumbass, right? But out of respect. And you accept that and you learn. So that's one of the reasons I want it in Back to the Basics, is that because, yeah, you're going to get criticized, you need to be able to take that. Especially when you're criticized. Especially when you're criticized by worthy individuals, those that have earned their position, not because they talk a lot. And I'm flustered, and that's okay. Where I am in my life, a lot of you guys know who I am. Shit, I really don't give a hell. But I'm still a man. If I were a woman, I'd say I'm still a woman. I'm still a man. And I think I have honor and pride. Now, I don't think I've ever presented myself as, hey, check me out, I know what I'm doing. Even when I took a railroad spike knife and fucking passed that journeyman's test. Fuck you. Not you. These guys. And still, I'm like, it's a piece of shit knife. But you're the ones that set these standards. And I'm the one that took this piece of shit steel. Not that I'm that great. Jesus Christ, if a dumbass... It's written right here. I'll read it in a second. Shitty Smith can take a piece of shit steel and pass your qualifying factors. I don't question me, because I know who I am. I know where I am. Shouldn't have happened. I said it before I even started. Oh, this is going to be a bad video, but you guys should find it enjoyable, I think. It's just going to get some shit off my chest. Damn, Sam. And most of us are humble until we learn something, and then we get cocky. So I don't know. I'm trying to get to it. You ready? I would like to have this discussion, and maybe I will. Maybe I'll calm down and have this discussion. Back to the basics, because one of the things, in addition to hammering techniques and whatever methods, one of the things you're going to have to deal with is swallowing your pride, getting criticized, especially by your master or the person you're apprenticing under, and accepting that you're learning. And that's true in any trade. Carpentry, Jesus, I don't care what. So you need to learn to swallow your pride when in the presence of worthy individuals, especially if they're socially developed enough to communicate. If they're not, then perhaps you should be learning under somebody else. That's probably one of the. If I put it right up there with knowing how to swing a hammer, make yourself humble. Accept criticism from those that deserve to get to you, and those that give it to you to your fucking face. Okay. But anyway, so I was like, hey, somebody told me about this particular website, and I'm not going to tell you where it is, and please don't go. If you know where it is, don't go there. Those of you that support me, I don't want to hear a word. I really don't. Okay? I know you do. I see it all the time. Those of you that are in this little discussion or support the people here, go ahead and leave comments, and the rest of you guys don't reply to them. I want to learn. If these people are right, and I am somewhere in there, a liability to the trade, then I fucking want to know why. So I can walk away, or I can learn and grow. Okay? Which I never said I didn't need to learn and grow. But anyway, for all of us, you gotta let it flow off your back. Right? You don't know shit. I don't know shit, and it's okay. But when people are throwing things around, and I won't even mention his name, and we're buddies, but it was said, if you want to use a knife for something other than cutting butter, don't use a railroad spike. Now that kind of advice, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to slam you, because like I said, the person that said that and I, we get along all right. However, it wouldn't surprise me, you son of a bitch, if you're one of these people I'm about to read about. That's bullshit. You criticize, you call me out, and they say it in here that I'm giving bad advice, and here you are telling me that a railroad spike is worth nothing more than something to slice butter, warm butter maybe. Even after I've shown you that the standards that you have set for yourself and the rest of us aren't that damn hard to meet, because, like I said, I'm not bragging. It has nothing to do with bragging. I didn't expect it to happen, and I'm actually not happy that it did happen, because it adds more controversy. But you can take grade steel, I mentioned this, and make a knife that's a piece of shit. And you can take not so great steel and make a blade that passes your standards. All right, anyway, we'll get to the point. Enjoy. It's 1:46 in the fucking morning. Oh my God. I think I went to bed at 6. All right, I started editing at 5 at night. 5 at night. Last night. Well, no, the night before now, I guess. And I trying to do my best with this new series. I mean, it took me from like 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock till after midnight just to get the intro done. It's a cool intro. I was up till 6:30 this morning, putting out the other two, well, the pilot, putting out the videos related to the back. And then I did a lot of emails today. I finally got back to people, that kind of stuff. So I'm a little bit agitated. And then, how YouTube is marking every single one of my videos as not suitable, and then I have to turn around and ask them to review it manually, which they do, and every single one of them they say, "Oh yeah, I guess it is suitable." And then there's something about AdWords or something. I was trying to boost my viewership. It's business too, right? And then they came back and told me that my content, something they I don't, whatever. It's been I'm in a good mood right now, which means I'm in a bad mood. Holy freak. I'm going to do this. This isn't what I want to do. Jesus Christ. At 2 o'clock in the morning after no sleep for a couple of days, or very little sleep, I just want to relax, dudes. I'm proud of what I started. I know that the first couple of episodes aren't honed yet, but I like this. And I thought it was humble. It wasn't my objective, but I feel proud. I feel humbled that I'm presenting myself as, hey, I've done quite a bit of interesting things, but I accept it. I don't know the basics. Let's go back and learn the basics. You know what I mean? Oh, shit. All right, anyway. So it was brought to my attention, this particular website. Please, those of you that support me, I ask you one favor. Don't comment. Don't reply. Don't defend me. I just want to hear what the socially undeveloped people have to say, as well as what those who I should be respecting. Give me some really good advice. Okay. So just do me a favor. Enjoy this, because it's going to be Chandler pissing and moaning. I'm not pissing and moaning. It's just baffling. A lot of you guys know I'm on the edge of the world anyway. I don't even give a shit. Ready to go. So, what do I got there? But I'm a man. Again, that doesn't mean anything. If I'm a woman, I'm a woman. The honor of pride. And when you talk shit about me, without fucking looking me in the eye, first of all, or giving any legitimate definition as to why you're doing it, sorry, Charlie. Been around this block too many times. Fuck you. Alright? That's all there is to it. Let me read you a little nighttime story. 1:49 in the morning. Like, I need another video that's going to be fucking an hour and a half to long, and then 3 hours to edit, so I can make $25 off of it. I make the videos because I want to make the videos. I'm getting a lot of advice from you guys, the supporters. I'm like, well, if your videos were shorter, then maybe you get more viewers, which is true. Nobody wants to watch a freaking fuck it. I'm gonna talk straight up, man, because I'm pissed. Nobody wants to watch an hour fucking video. They want a 10-minute, 20-minute video. The problem is, there are some things in this fucking world you can't do in 10 or 20 minutes. And you can't even show it done in 10 or 20 minutes. There's a lot of us out there that want to see, hey, wow, that's what it really takes. It ain't just bang, bang, bang. Phew, look at that beautiful knife. A lot of you guys saying, well, take those 3-hour videos and break them into half-hour segments and, geez, I don't know, 9 times your views. It's not my point when I make the videos. My point when I make the videos, one is I'm alone. I kind of like talking to the camera. Okay, there's a little cycle going on, but that's all right. Number 2, I like to watch myself work so I can learn from my techniques, or lack of them. Number 3, it seems that I relate with people pretty damn well, inside and outside of blacksmithing. Oh yeah, that's a big one. I won't get into that. I'm not a stupid motherfucker when it comes to social interaction. Damn. Son of a bitch. I'm sick of this fucking world. I really am. Anyway, I make the videos because it's what I do now. And I enjoy doing it. And I enjoy sharing my mistakes, and I enjoy, what the hell? I had emails. I answered some emails finally. I don't get back to people very often. And I'm over in Afghanistan right now, and I watch your videos every night just to get my head out of the fucking war. Fuck you, the rest of you guys. These idiots. I don't care if I fucking make a mistake or not. If I help one motherfucker get out of their fucking heads, fuck the rest of you criticizing cowards. Because you don't do it to my face, or you don't tell me straight up what I'm doing wrong. And I don't mean telling me that I won't cut butter. I respect enough the man that said that, so I'm not calling him out, but it's just one of those examples. Don't throw shit in my face saying you can't do that unless you fucking can't do that. Too old for that shit. Dealing with my PTSD. And God dang it, Chandler. Even when you're acting like a fucking moron. Your bloopers video the other day, I haven't laughed out loud and fucking whatever. I'm a 14-year-old kid, and I hope you're not watching this because I'm swearing like a mother effer today, and I apologize for being an ignorant person when it comes to that. But you know what? That's where I am, and I apologize. Don't do it. Don't smoke. Don't drink. We get that kind of advice all the time. Teenager, oh man, I'm lost. I don't know where to go. My parents don't understand me. I don't fit in with school. Oh my God, Fuck anybody that doesn't understand the bigger picture. And fuck anybody that has ever said that I've tried teaching you how to do something. No, we have learned together. But I've never claimed to know much in this regard. And, yeah. All right, let's get on with it. Ready for a story? Here's a bedtime story. Yeah, I'll only talk for 10 minutes at the beginning. What the hell? This will be a one-cut video anyway, so I just gotta start rendering it and put it away. Please don't unsubscribe because Chandler's around. Somebody posted, and I think they were there on supporting me. Chandler Dickinson started a new series on blacksmithing basics, building tools as needed for projects. And they have my pilot video there. And again, I'll say it one more time and I won't say it again. Please do not comment on this thread in argument or support of me. I don't need that. I don't care about it. I'm just kidding. Just listen to me and enjoy the craziness of me venting. But the assholes here that are talking out their ass, you feel free to leave a comment. Email me, oldschoolforge@yahoo.com. Okay? And we'll converse there. And then if you want to chat, I'll give you my phone number. You can find it. I don't answer my phone, so if you want to chat, you text me first, okay? I don't claim nor do I present myself ever on YouTube as a teacher. I'm an inspirer. That's the words that I see. And it's like, oh. And when you do something better than I do, Jesus, that's got to feel good, right? When I do something better than I do, I feel good. Fuck it. All right, children, settle into your warm winter's nap position. Grab yourself whatever it is you like to drink. Turn the lights down low. I'm going to read you a bedtime story. I might have to inject some things. Chandler Dickinson started a new series on blacksmithing basics, building tools as needed for projects. Okay, 22 comments. One was mine. They won't let me comment twice. I don't understand, but anyway. First comment. For anyone who doesn't know, Chandler is a Smith out of New York who was almost entirely self-taught. A lot of his videos are experiments on if or how something might work, rather than the very ornate projects that are more common to see. His videos are criminal underwatched. You might like it if you're tired of the more exhibitionist type YouTuber and just want to watch and learn from with a regular guy. So I think that was the initial post. Oh man, and thank you. All right, So that was from Captain Stitches 21. Reply to that comment from the Lord our God. Chandler, wow, he even copied and pasted. That's amazing. That's a slap in somebody's face. Not mine. Chandler is a Smith out of New York who is almost entirely taught. Unfortunately, it shows that he was self-taught. A lot of his habits are, let's say, less than ideal. Maybe he's entertaining some people, and that's fine. My concern is that since the only people watching this series will be beginners, he'll inadvertently teach some bad habits. Remember, everyone, there's a lot more to the art of blacksmithing than swinging a hammer. Take the time and educate yourself properly. So that's one comment. So I'm wondering if this is the motherfucker that called me a monkey with a hammer. All right? Hey, the Lord our God, my name's Chandler Dickinson. What's your name? My comment somewhere in here, guess what it's got next to it? Chandler Dickinson. I put my name on everything I do. And I'll tell you it's a piece of shit if I think it is. That's my first reply. My concern is that since the only people watching the series will be beginners, he will inadvertently teach some bad habits. Well, guess what? The point of me doing this series, the Lord our God, is to take those who are seemingly qualified enough to write a book. And that's why I went to 1904 on this first one. And I'm just doing what they teach us. So I'm taking their advice, and as an idiot, as a student, trying to turn that into the real world. So I'm going to teach them how I fuck their goddamn examples up, sure. I'm not going to teach anybody, I'm going to show them. And hopefully they're going to do it too. I've had more than, oh my gosh, how many of you guys have asked, where's this book? Oh yeah, send me the link and all. And I've started putting the links in the videos now, or in the descriptions. All right, you guys are following along. I'm going to go make that, I'm going to draw that piece of steel out. It's the last thing you want to do. You want to make a knife or something crazy. But you know what? You're going to do it. And then 100 times later, you might do it right. So I'm not teaching anybody anything. The advice given is from the author of the book. That's why I chose to do the format I did. So, the Lord our God. I'm not teaching anything. And I doubt you find anybody that respects the art or craft, trade, skill of blacksmithing more than I do. That's why I don't do classes. The Lord our God. My name's Chandler Dickinson. Find me. Alright, and then we have a supporter, Woonstain, or something like that. That is the point of his new series. He's using exercises from tech sources to learn how to do things. Isn't that funny? Us idiots, we understand. The masters don't. Masters of something. Master baiters, probably. Alright. Okay, here's a Peter Wright Anvil. I think I might even have come across this guy before. That's the name of him. Peter Right Amble, my name's Chandler Dickinson. Got something to say? You know how to find me. oldschool4j.yahoo.com. All right, let's talk. Put your name down. His comment. It doesn't surprise me. No, wait, did I jump ahead? No, there we go. I jumped ahead. His comment. There's a reason they are underwatched. They are underwatched, and most of them are full of... There is a reason they are underwatched. They are unwatchable. And most of them full of bad advice. Jesus, as I say, the only advice I think I've given, I don't know. I don't know if I give a whole lot of advice. I just show you things. Peter Right Amble. My name's Chandler Dickinson. Nice to meet you. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Lord. The Lord our God replies. Man, people on this thread apparently do not want to hear that Chandler Dickinson is not worth watching. It's concerning, really. Are you, Lord our God, that concerned that people kind of relate to me and they understand that some of us don't know shit, but we're not willing to give up? Cocky motherfucker. My name's Chandler Dickinson. I just called you a cocky motherfucker. Of course, only because of this. Now in person, Jesus, you may be a master smith with socially undeveloped characteristics, and you just don't know how to communicate in a constructive manner. Once I meet you in person, then I realize that you're just socially undeveloped. And I see that you deserve my respect. I would not call you a cocky motherfucker. I would treat you with respect. And then I would educate you in socially developed ways. Just like I would big old D, Mr. Trump. He's the president, we like him or not. He has automatically earned that some degree of respect. Being a master smith, whether you're an asshole or not, you have my respect to some degree. And then we deal with the socially developed, which Mr. D, who I actually support. Well, and I said I support. I hope he does well. Mr. D is a socially undeveloped person. Anyway, the Lord our God. Well, guess who jumps right back on that? Peter Right Amble. Peter Right Amble, my name's Chandler Dickinson. It doesn't surprise me. Noobs love watching shitty smiths do shitty work. Makes them feel better when they do shitty work themselves. Peter Right Amble. Man, I think I know who you are. You might even be one of my friends. I'll be damned. I'm not a very good blacksmith. I don't like to call myself a blacksmith. I only do because that's what people understand. I dare you, motherfucker, to talk to any of my clients, and ask them how shitty my work is. Motherfucker. Wow. That's a call out. oldschool4j.yahoo.com. Let's converse on email for a little while. If I feel that you're worth my time, I'll give you my phone number. Text me. We'll converse on text for a little while. Dude. Man, what did I do? Okay, so that was Peter Wright. It doesn't surprise me. Noobs love watching shitty smiths do shitty work because that way their shitty work doesn't look so bad. Motherfucker. Oh my God. You know, the lion head wasn't great, but piss off, asshole. Okay, reply to that. It's called huge fun. Laugh out loud. All you do is hang around forums and bash new people in the craft. Well, there you go. And regarding gatekeeping at its finest. I'm not sure what that means. Get off the net and go for a walk, kid. I don't think he's a kid. Peter Right Amble, I don't think he's a kid. So there you go. There's somebody who's defending me. Huge fun. My name is Chandler Dickinson. Peter Right Amble. Here we go. Peter Right Amble. I'm hardly a kid, and I'm not bashing anyone. Well, calling me a motherfucking shitty smith, I don't think is a socially constructive approach. Just saying. I just think that before you make an instructional video, You should know what you're doing. Otherwise, you're a liability, not an asset. Chandler is a liability. I don't think many of my videos say how to in the title. No, I don't think so. They say forging. Now I'm forging a freaking whatever. And most of them say, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But let's do it anyway. And all you guys, 90% of you guys understand this. The thing I want you to get from this is that at the end, because we're not even close, is that one of the things we need to do is be thick-skinned, especially when we're dealing with somebody that actually has earned who deserves respect. But at the same time, and this is what this world is messed up, our world, the United States I'm talking about right now. Oh, you hurt my feelings. Oh my gosh. You know? It's like, oh, you're not allowed to do that. These are the reason why these people have that argument. There ain't nothing wrong with standing up for yourself. I don't know what the hell I'm doing most of the time. No, that's not even true anymore. Fuck you. I've learned a lot, asshole. I've done a lot, asshole. But I don't know everything. And I never will. That's why I stuck with blacksmithing, actually. I'll never know everything. Do you think you do? Well, what is it? Oh, where was it? You're, my friend, are the liability to the trade. Chandler is a liability. Unbelievable. The instructional series that I'm putting out is not me teaching you how to do things. It's you and I spending time with somebody else's words in a book, working through the examples or the advice they give us, and see how it turns out, so that you're not doing it alone. Motherfucker. Dude, I think a 3-year-old could understand that. Peter Rationale, my name's Chandler Dickinson. Huge fun, whoever this is, who was a supporter, is a supporter. It was like, yeah, socially developed. Yeah, I see what you mean after watching some of his content. I do hope that at any rate, he can encourage more people to start up or look for better resources themselves. Hey, yeah, once you get better than me, find somebody better than me and use them as a mentor. Make sure they're better than you. Peter Rationale. That's very vanilla of you to say. Is that a racist slur? That's very white of you to say. Damn, buddy. Socially undeveloped. Very vanilla of you to say. Okay. Whose boot is this? That's the reply to Peter Wright's reply. You've got 0 posts here while calling someone who actually smiths a kid get fucked. So that must be, yeah. So whose boot is this? Is telling Huge Fun, which he was a little cocky about the gatekeeper thing, to get fucked. Alright. Whose boot is this? My name's Chandler Dickinson. I'm not afraid to tell the world. And then the only post I was able to sneak in is I just wrote at the end of this string, hello. Hello? I'm a human being. I'm here. Alright, let's go on. Lefty Heiser. Now this is kind of a new thread under the same discussion. Chandler has been a divisive figure on many boards due to his railroad spike knife activities. But setting that aside, oh my God. You know what? If I made keychains, if I made freaking thumbtacks, unbelievable. But setting that aside, his videos on tool making he needs are always very informative, and he takes time in between heats to explain a lot of nuances that other smiths don't. Yeah, I gotta explain it because I gotta figure it out. Thank you. Lefty, yeah. Even though you might be a little biased towards my railroad spike activities. Yeah, thank you. Lefty Heiser, my name's Chandler Dickinson. Nice to meet you. Roll a fat blunt. I like it. What does he do with railroad spikes? And then CFEXRUN, not sure. He's made some knives and herb choppers. It apparently offends some people. Yeah, it does. It offends some people because they don't actually Yeah. Anyway, roll a flat bunt. Not a lot of people know this, but HC on a railroad spike actually stands for Hellcat. That's a joke. That's all right. You know, that's banter. Okay, banter is good. We didn't learn anything, but banter's good. My battery's getting low, so I gotta be careful here. Now, this is W3RE Wolf, which is an example of werewolf. New kind of conversation. While I love his channel, and he's part of why I got into swinging the hammer, he's not a very traditionally skilled blacksmith in some ways. He doesn't seem to practice fundamentals very well. And his tools really are never all that amazing. I don't know if he is going to be the best resource to learn from past maybe initial startup. Okay. Well, I mean, you just started and you've already moved beyond me. You're already criticizing my traditional methods and fundamentals, so that's good. That's awesome. I'm proud of you. I believe I'm probably a little more of a resource beyond initial startup, but that's okay. I can take that one. I don't know who you are. Werewolf? My name's Chandler Dickinson. You can email me at oldschool4@yahoo.com. You find my phone number, send me a text. We'll chit chat. Reply to that werewolf thing. Cap Stitches 21. I think that's why I like him. He makes a lot of mistakes, which shows you what not to do, but also what it looks like when you try that. It also opens the door to try some off-the-wall experiments, and he doesn't claim to be that good. Anyhow, with how many experts there are out there, it's nice to see something different than perfection. Yeah, so he kind of understands. I try to be good. And the thing the rationalization that I use in my mind for most of my videos is that typically you see me do something for the first time ever. I'm saying, I got this idea, let's try it. You don't see the 10th, 15th, 20th one I've done. So yeah, that's good. I think that's, if you're going to try something, let's see what it's going to look like on the first try. That's kind of my platform for most of my videos. Werewolf comes back. Werewolf, my name is Chandler Dickinson, by the way. And that's all true, I agree with you. I actually watch him because of some of the crazy shit he tries. But I don't know, the more I learn, I love this part. I don't know. The more I learn, the more I cringe at some of the backwards techniques he uses. Backwards techniques he uses. Experimentation is super fun and cool to watch. But when you don't learn strong fundamentals, everything you do is harder than it needs to be. But overall, I wish him the best. He does some really cool stuff that I never would have thought of. And I've seen him improve a lot over the years. Interesting. So, you're the reason, I'm one of the reasons that you started swinging a hammer. And you've watched me improve. And I don't have strong fundamentals. Okay. Maybe I don't. Tell me what they are. Werewolf. My name's Chandler Dickinson, oldschool4@yahoo.com. Shoot me an email. Or a text. What fundamentals? Yeah. Okay. Extra large, I think it's X Sarge X117X. Probably a military guy. I don't know what this means, but TLDR, you should probably just not read this. So, I don't know, I didn't see anybody with that name, but whatever that is. It's kind of off topic. Everyone always criticizes his techniques, but almost no one ever tells him how it should be done. And nobody explains why or what was mistaken is wrong. If I were at the gym and saw somebody doing something that was incorrect, form, or even dangerous, I'd let them, without being a dick about it, and show them how it's done, as well as tell them why it was incorrect or dangerous. I don't know why blacksmithing shouldn't be any different. I love watching his videos. They're entertaining. I don't do a lot of traditional blacksmithing, but I do have a forge that I light up occasionally for one reason or another. His videos help me get into it. Get into it. All right, so you know. And I know how to do research for the more proper ways of doing things, as I think anyone is capable of doing. People criticize his use of railroad spikes, but he knows that they don't hold an edge. And he knows why they don't hold an edge, and he knows why they don't hold an edge. But his pieces are for decoration, not to be used for carving or skinning or anything that needs an edge long term. You know, I make more than just railroad spike knives, first of all. I mean, I'm not criticizing this guy. He's supporting me. And I would love to see a side-by-side comparison between a railroad spike and a file rasp. I guess I'm going to have to do it because nobody else is doing it. They're telling me that the edge retention sucks. But the experiments that I've done, although limited, I don't know. I can't tell you that. I can't tell you that. It doesn't. If they should suck. Absolutely. Doesn't have. It's not the right steel. But if a knife is made properly, I don't know. Somebody show me. I guess I'll have to do it and get criticized for being a shitty smith or something like that. Sometimes I'll hear him say something in a video that isn't right. I'll send him a message explaining why it was wrong, like carbon content. Now that one there, dude, carbon content what? The only time I ever talk about carbon content is on a railroad spike knife. It's 03 or something like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, I thank you for being socially skillful in your comments, but carbon content? I'm a knife maker. I've done a lot of research on it. I can help him out when I think he needs it. Haven't received a response though. There you go. That's a good one. Now that's slam I motherfucking deserve. Because you may or may not get a response from me, and that's not because I'm arrogant. Instead of trying to get people to stop watching his stuff because they might not be learning the right way of doing something, why don't we try helping out? Build foundations that will help people grow. Don't try tearing them down just because you know better. This kind of turned into a rant, sorry. So yeah, the ex-Sarge 117, yeah, you're supporting me in a very tactfully way. I appreciate it. And again, your point is well taken. You know, I know, I'm trying to go through some of my videos in my mind. Okay, picking up a piece of tungsten carbide and slamming it in the forge. Okay, yeah, maybe that's stupid. I made $2,000 off that video. and I've gotten a lot of people that said, you know, I thought about this. You know, here's one of the things to think about. A lot of us that are doing this, and not pretending to know what we're doing, but still trying. You know, we don't have metallurgy backgrounds. We don't have mechanical backgrounds. We don't have a lot of that kind of stuff. There's probably a reason a blacksmith doesn't know about forging tungsten carbide. An average. I don't know. Maybe that was a stupid statement. All right. I'm just wondering what are the foundational things that I do so fucking poorly on my videos. I mean, you guys got me. I'm wondering what the hell. I'm reading through some of these books, and you know, okay, it seems like I'm doing that now. Just because sometimes I take a different approach. I don't know. What foundations? You know, not cleaning my part. I don't know. What is it? Leaves me totally uneducated from all this criticism, because I don't know what the freak you guys are talking about. I'm sure you're right, but I don't know what you're talking about. Lefty Heiser comes back. Everyone always criticizes his techniques, but almost no one tells him how it should be done, and nobody explains why it was mistaken and what was mistaken is wrong. It seems like a duplicate of what I read earlier, but in some case, somebody's copying what somebody wrote. Okay, this one I love. Okay, I've calmed down quite a bit since we started, but this one, motherfucker, this is Lefty Heiser. I don't know who you are. Let me go back and look at what you wrote. Because that's not the first time we see. Chandler has been he's the one who brought up the railroad spikes, take some time between. So he was kind of supporting me. He's like, you know, he's a nice guy. Okay, although he does railroad spike knives and he's an idiot. So he's in response to everyone always criticizes Chandler, but nobody tells him. In some cases I agree, but he's also been kicked off of every blacksmithing forum AFAI key. I don't know what that stands for. Excuse me for being ignorant. You can bet your butt he got his fair share of full explanations along the way. Now, Lefty, if you're my friend, I'm sorry to jump on you, but you know what? I would do that to a friend. What motherfucking blacksmithing forums have I been fucking kicked fucking off from? None. What the fuck are you talking about? I mean, that's the kind of shit that makes me like, oh my god, okay, listen, these guys are right. I don't know what I'm doing. There's fundamentals, and I'm hurting the craft because I'm putting videos out showing the wrong fucking shit to these kids. And I'm like, oh no, Chandler, you're doing the wrong thing. And then I see something like that. Now again, I'm not attacking you, Lefty Heiser. What the fuck are you talking about? They're kicked off at anything, you dumb fuck. You're pulling shit up your fucking ass. What the fuck are you talking about? Discrediting me for what reason? Now, I've been kicked out of relationships before. Okay, you got me on that one. Kicked off every fucking blacksmith forum? Fuck you. You're an idiot. Liar. For what? Why? Lefty Heiser, my name's Chandler Dickinson. You can contact me at oldschoolforge@yahoo.com. Or if you find my phone number, shoot me a text. Don't call me, I don't answer the phone. Motherfuckers. And again, this guy could be my friend, I don't know. You bet your buddy's got his fair share of full explanations along the way. You know what explanations I got? A fucking railroad spike knife will not cut butter. That's what you socially undeveloped people are giving me for advice. As a matter of fact, I've posted several videos to a particular Facebook forum lately, and nobody's bothering to approve them and show them. So I'm posted. Jesus, every time I post, oh my God, Chandler's here. Thank you for the advice. I've never been kicked off anything. You know what? If you're an admin, you could be the first one to do so. Tell me where you're from, because you know what? I'll deal with it. But he's also been kicked off of every blacksmithing forum. AFAI key. I don't know what that is. As far as I know. Oh, as far as I know. That's what it is. Well, obviously you don't know shit, you dumbass. Whew. The only forum that I've ever been on, other than the Facebook pages, is Iron something. It actually is mentioned here someplace. Iron Forge or something like, yeah, I Forge Iron. And I wasn't kicked off. My stuff was on there. I don't think they're active anymore. But my stuff wouldn't get posted because I would swear, and they wouldn't allow one swear word in it. So, but I never been kicked off anything. Full share of explanations. Yep, you can't fucking cut butter with a railroad spike knife. If you're looking for such threads on right here. If you're looking for such threads on iForge Iron, though, don't waste your time. They've been removed, as the admin does not, or the admin does with all contentious threads on the site. Oh, wait. Not saying I disagree or agree with that. Just a fact. Ty Goo's arguments with experienced smiths. Ty Goo's arguments with experienced smiths that many people could likely learn from also have been removed from the site. So that's, yeah, he was just saying, you know, that's the only forum I've been on. Kicked off of every blacksmithing forum, so maybe that's, I haven't been kicked off, they just don't post my videos that I swear in. I've never been told, hey, this isn't the right way to do things. I've been told on other sites, hey, you know, safety's important and you should do that. Anyway, Peter Red Amble, Easy Does It Robin Hood, I'm not sure who that is. I'm not sure, Easy Does It Robin Hood, and he's referring to X-Sarge 117. This is the end of the thread, guys. Easy Does It Robin Hood, very disrespectful. If X-Sarge is real and X-Sarge, fuck you, asshole. Easy Does It Robin Hood. Maybe you're military too, Peter Red Amble. My name's Chandler Dickinson. If you are, thank you for your service. Ex-Sarge, thank you for your service if you are military. You never know. Can't tell by their names. You can tell who I am. You find my post here, guess what it says? Chandler Dickinson. Put my name in it. I'm not afraid. If you want to help every shitty smith on YouTube learn to do things right, that's fine. But it sounds like a full-time job with zero rewards for me. That's 2:23. There's an hour right there. That battery's getting done. Hey, you know what? Some of you guys like long videos. So that's it. That's the end of the thread. I'm not sure where it's going to go. Some poor bastard said, hey, let's help Chandler out. Let's get his learning stuff out here on this particular site. I know I've heard of it, but I've never been here before. And it's just baffling to me. And there's just about 4 or 5 people talking here. So again, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it, except for the fact that what if the Lord our God and Peter Wright Amble, and I think those are the most of them that are, who said that I was been kicked off and I'm a piece of shit there. Anyway, what if they're right? And as a new smith, you have to think that. What if they're right and just socially undeveloped? I had a foresight chat about that. But you know what? I'm the only one that's gonna be able to figure that out, because there ain't a fucking piece of information in this whole goddamn fucking page. He holds his hammer the wrong way. That's funny. He wears a glove on his hammering hand. Maybe that's what it is. Piss off. I like the glove on my hammering hand. I haven't learned anything. The people that were trying to support me, they haven't learned anything. And here I am sitting in my little room, thinking that I'm trying to do well. I'm not making a hell of a lot of money on these videos, especially the way YouTube freaking flags them as non-eligible for advertising, that kind of stuff. So I'm getting a lot of support from my viewers. I'll tell you what, my viewers have kept me alive, especially in the last couple of weeks. Thank you very much, guys. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. If I were talking to a new person, somebody I haven't talked to as much as I talk to you guys, I'd say, you gotta grow a thick skin and not let this stuff bother you. And you can't. People are ignorant. People are ignorant. People are people. In this world today, it's really crazy. And I guess it takes, when you look somebody in the eye and you give them respect first, and then when they talk themselves out of that respect, then you got to do what you got to do. But when people are throwing lies and attacking me for shit they don't even know, all right, calling out shit that's not even true. I don't know. Maybe there's 3 of my dislikers that I always get. I don't know. Why? What have I done to you, motherfuckers? What the fuck have I done to you? What have I done to the craft? That's what it is. Nobody watches. These guys don't watch my videos. That's another thing that pisses me off. The only time I get pissed off on comments on YouTube is when somebody asks me why I didn't do, or what if you this, or how about this, or maybe you should have this, because they didn't watch the video. Now, maybe that's my fault because the video's too long. Okay. Maybe. Of course, I probably would have cut that part out anyway. You wouldn't have saw it anyway. But the point is, watch the fucking video before you tell me to I don't know, quench it in something else. Because guess what? That's what I fucking did, maybe. Lately, that's happened a lot. Why don't you do this? I love the comments. 99% of you guys keep me alive, literally. But when somebody asks me a question when I show in the video, and it's like, no, I'm not going to reply. Those are the ones I'm like, I'm not going to reply to that at all. Because, if you'd watched the friggin' video, you wouldn't need to ask me that question or offer that advice. Maybe that's what these guys are doing. I don't know. But I just thought I'd share this hour with you. Almost been an hour. Now it's 2:30. I don't know if I'll go to bed now. Not because of this, but because of a bunch of other things. I'm even afraid to go back a page here, because I think there's more stuff about me on this site. Oh my God. That would be horrible. I don't think I can handle another one. Here we go. Yeah. So anyway, guys, I don't know why. Hey, hopefully you're still with me. It's a late night. It's not Foresight Chat, it's Basement Chat. You can say refrigerator side, but the refrigerator's kind of small over there. Those of you that are supporting me, thank you. not for supporting me, no, not for ignorantly supporting me, but for offering me advice, telling me what I'm, what you like and don't like. That's good. But it's, I'm not doing it for the money. I'm not getting up and dancing with fucking crazy ass shit trying to entertain you. My bloopers video, that didn't serve any constructive purpose, but some people know me, and I thought it was funny, and I monetized it, and I'll get $1.50 out of that video over its lifetime, maybe $5. My 3-hour video, I could put 15 advertisements in there, 15 times the money. I'll break it into 10 parts and have 10 times the view. I'm not doing that. People are trying to say, hey, this is how you get more money. Do this. Just go make a video once a week. Who cares what it is? Even if it's a piece of shit, do a video, you get views. I'm not going to do that. I might make a piece of shit video, but it's not going to be because I'm trying to make a video. It's because I tried something that turned out to be a piece of shit. And the patron stuff, go to patron. That one's the only one that's tempting me. It's like, Jesus, all right, maybe I'll do it. But I need in my heart to be able to have that. That's a commitment at that point, right? I'm not going to let people down. I got more online maintenance to do and account checking and comments and making that, earning that extra platform. Anyway, you know what, guys? Yeah, I don't care. It hurts me because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm trying to do right. It seems like a lot of people like me, and to my argument, is shitty Smiths enjoying watching a shitty Smith make shitty shit because their shit doesn't. I got a lot of subscribers and viewers that don't even blacksmith. They just kind of like watching stuff happen and watch me try to figure things out. It's weird. But I will tell you this. And this might be the ending. I'll let you guys go to bed. Ask one of my motherfucking customers how shitty my fucking work is. I don't just make railroad spike knives. I don't just make first-time things. And I'm not here to make money off of YouTube. I don't know why. It must be a thing. Maybe I. What is it? Not threaten, but maybe. I don't know what it's called. Maybe intimidating. Dude, I'm just trying to not be part of a corporate world that ships shit over from other countries. That ships our jobs for our people. No offense to the other countries, but our jobs, America. I'm American. I support the United States. Ships our jobs out. It's like, hey, I can use my body until I can't use it anymore. I don't know, man. It's just weird. It's just as weird when somebody writes me an email and say, I just want to know. I just want you to know. I really appreciate what you're doing. I mean, you're as funny as shit. You're a dumbass. But your videos take me away from something, or you've inspired me to move, or, I've been on my ass for a while. I just retired, didn't know what I was going to do, or depressed, and it baffles me to have that kind of impact on people. And it baffles me just as much that there's a few of them out there that seem to have a bug up their ass about Chandler. I'm not that good at looking, so it can't be that. I won't talk about anything private. Could be that. I don't get it. Oh well. Alright. Well, I hope you don't hate this video. Thank you for being here with me. This is you guys sitting next to me while I'm ranting. I can just imagine. Well, there's about 5,000 of you that are loyal. 5,000 of the 170,000. I'm losing subscribers like crazy. It's funny. That's okay. Maybe it's shit like this that's making me lose subscribers. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'm not in it for the money. The money did help for a long time. We'd all be 5,000 people sitting in this little this little room of mine now, having a beer and just bitching about the world. Who knows? Hey, you know what, guys? Do something like this. Don't fight back, because if their names, the Lord God, Peter Right Handle, you have no chance of winning. If they're real names, you might have a chance of talking to them and actually learning. Hey, what did I do wrong? What? Or if they're looking you in the eye, at least you have a chance to give them respect before they tell you what a piece of shit you are. So anybody that tells you that you're a piece of shit, if you're not a piece of shit, well, obviously they're wrong, right? See how simple it is? It's the simplest thing. When somebody tells me that I'm a liability to the craft, I know they're fucking wrong. I ain't that great, but I ain't that bad either, motherfuckers. I ain't that bad for where I am in this world. I don't pretend to be more than I am. I mean, who else is taking a fucking reference spike knife? I'm not bragging about it, but it's like, why don't you guys do this? Show us how great you are. And then it wasn't, well, yeah, it was. That's all in the smithing part. The knife is steel sucks. Show us this, man. Bye, buddy. Again, we fight, but I think we understand each other. You show me that a freaking railroad spike won't cut through butter twice without needing to be resharpened. I'd love to see it. That's proof. And I would never bring it up again. Oh my God, he's right. But I took that, during the test, I did that thing, oh my God, I give up. I'm not going to get into it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, it's already tomorrow. Hopefully I can get my ass up. There was one video that is a what do they call it? Shop time, where I just let the cameras run, but unfortunately I had two cameras. It's 3 hours with two cameras. I've already spent probably 5 or 6 hours editing it, and that was from what the hell project was that? That was from the hummingbird and what were they? Dragonflies and calla lilies. That was from that project. So you see me making a bunch of that stuff during just a day of work. But it's a hell of a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to edit and render these videos. And when I'm not getting 100,000, 200,000 views, because what is it? What did they say? I moved off the page. He's unwatched. Oh, I love that one. He's underwatched because he's unwatchable. I love that one. I'm gonna put that in a t-shirt. Old School Forge, underwatched because we're unwatchable. That sounds like a cool t-shirt. I like that. Anyways, I'm done. Goodbye. Hey, thanks for hanging out with Chandler. I don't know what we're gonna call this. It ain't an Old School Forge. Yeah, maybe it is, because they're criticizing me. I'm the only person in that fucking shop, which means you're criticizing my fucking business with no fucking backup. oldschoolforge@yahoo.com. Send me an email. If you have something to teach me, or if you want to call me out. Now, the only people that can call me out are these 3 or 4 people that I mentioned here, which I don't know who they are, so please tell me, hey, I'm the Lord God. And then I'll know who you're talking about. If you don't call yourself out as one of those 3 or 4 people that I've talked to, then you're just looking for a fight. I wouldn't do that. I don't think. No. I mean, if I was on your shoes, I wouldn't do that. The rest of you guys, man, I'm glad I got so many supporters, because if this is what I was getting, and if I were just starting out, I'd be like, wow, man, oh man, I'm a big ass loser. Low-life piece of shit. And I happened to put a lion's head on the end of a railroad spike this week. Love y'all. Well, love y'all, but 3 anyway. Take care. Thanks for listening. Catch you again, man. If you found this video helpful, educational, maybe even if you just found it entertaining, and you want to support me, you can jump back to my channel. There's a button on the right hand side of the screen called support, and it's kind of like a tip jar. You can go ahead and leave Chandler a tip for this video, and that'll help me make some more, I guarantee. Thanks for your support, as always.